All right, guys, welcome to our regeneration class. I'm Coach Clint, and today we'll be going over some good movements just to get you up and moving and feeling a little better, and we're going to move better together. We're going to go ahead and start our class with our tip of the day. Today's tip of the day is all about being a leader. So being a leader is so much more than what we typically think, right? You can be a leader through a lot of stuff, not just at work or in a community or something. Being a leader can be being a parent, being a friend, being a lot of things. Leadership means a lot. You're actually guiding people through instead of bossing them through. So here's some tips for being a good leader that I just thought really spoke to me with all the stuff that's going on right now. So tips for leading: know what kind of a leader you are. There's a whole bunch of like little tests out there, books, all kinds of stuff on what kind of leadership skills you have. And then obviously you can use those leadership skills to help drive how you can lead people. Encourage creativity. Don't stifle people. So don't bang them down when they're trying to be creative. And this could be with anything. Make sure that you encourage how they're doing things. Maybe they look at it in a different way, and being creative makes something better. So serve as a role model. Being a role model is huge, right? Teaching them by showing them what you do, how you do it, how you can incorporate different things to make things better. That's huge. Being passionate. We all are so passionate about what we do in some way, otherwise we wouldn't be doing it. So just drive with that passionate purpose and just keep going. And then listen and communicate effectively. Communication is one of the things we do either really well as humans or not very well as humans. And communication is so much more than just talking. It's also the listening side of things. So make sure that you're putting those two together, being as effective as a communicator as you can be, and really listen to people when they're talking, and it'll just help you be better at what you do. And then our last piece for today at the beginning, obviously, is our joke. What has given Mr. Bubbles nightmares since elementary school? Think about it. I'll give you the answer at the end, and then we will go over that, and you can share it with somebody when you're ready. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start down on the ground. I'm kicking my slides off. I already talked to Glenn about that. I put slides on today because I'm going to do things barefoot. I'm taking a break even from my shoes during our regen class today. So if you would like to pop your shoes off also, go ahead. I'm outside, so I'm in a well-ventilated area, so I can do it. Just fun. All right. But seriously, though, here we go. Driving up, single leg glute bridge. Drive up, nice and high. Squeeze your glutes. I'm going to straighten my other leg. We're going to lower that leg down nice and slow. Nice, easy leg drop here. Tap that floor. Come right back up. We got 4 more on this side. We'll do 5 on each side. Tap that floor. Bring it up. Good. Nice and easy. Make sure that this hip stays nice and high as we're doing these leg drops. Don't let your hip drop. Got 1 more. And then we'll switch sides. Good. Reset. Take the other leg up. Now, I definitely need this regen class today. Taught a couple of metabolic challenge classes this week. Woo, kicked my butt. So I'm feeling a little sore, a little tight in areas. So we're going to do some really good movements to just kind of move things around, loosen up, feel good. Good. You got 1 more. Tap and come up. Good. Reset. Relax down. Get yourself nice and flat on the ground. Straighten your left leg. Pull behind the hamstring on your right. Let's go bent knee hamstring. Pull. Kick that leg straight up. Try to press your foot towards the sky. Don't point your toe. Try to push flat foot to the sky and down. Beautiful blue sky above me right now. Watching the clouds. Let's go 5 on each side. Something that, you know, I thought of the other day when I was out here doing a warm-up and I was watching the sky is things move so slowly down here, right? And you're watching the sky and things are flying by, right? The sky is moving so quickly. It's good to sometimes ground yourself, relax, take some nice deep breaths, and use your vision to think of your day as those clouds. Everything can just fly in and out, but you're sitting there nice and relaxed, taking your time, breathing. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Changing your mindset, right? It's okay. Meditation can be so much more than actually stopping, right? You can actually just sit there and be mindful of what's going on. So even though our day might be flying by, you can take that quick second to just relax, let your thoughts just pass in and out without even giving them a second thought. They just go in one ear, out the other. You can come back to them in a minute. Just release all that. Just focus on what you're doing right now. Focus on your breath in and out, stretching your hamstrings, doing a little workout, and relax. Good. Come into the dead bug position. Okay, lock in 90-90 at the hips and knees. The legs are not going to move. We're just going to do that pull over with our arms. Okay, so nice and tight in that core. Try not to let your back arch. I'm going to go straight arms. Both arms go straight up over my head like I'm doing an overhead reach. Don't let your back arch up. And then I'm going to pull my arms back over the top. Okay. I like to make a fist sometimes because when I make a fist and I squeeze my arms, I'm tensing up my muscles. I can use my arms as resistance. I can fight my own body with the muscle. Use that breath to pull myself back. Be intentional with your breath. Breathe into your core. Keep your core nice and tight. We got 5 of these overhead reaches. Keep that back nice and strong by keeping your core tight. We're bracing here. Good. We got one more. And hold. 3, 2, 1, and relax. It's amazing how hard it can be when we focus on bracing rather than movement, right? Okay, up to your feet. We're going to do some drop squats now. We're going to get our blood flow up a little bit. Bring that heart rate up. Okay, up on those toes. First go, we're going to drop in. Second go, I'm going to pretend there's a line on the ground in front of me, and I'm going to do my best to do mogul skiing going down the hill. So we're going to go side to side, okay, in that base position. Don't let your feet come all the way together, okay? So stay in that good base position. Here we go, all the way up. Go. Go. Get those feet going side to side. Doesn't have to be super fast. Nice and controlled, staying in base position. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good. All the way up. Go. Go. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. One more. All the way up. Go. Go. Good job. Keep those legs moving. Upper body's fairly quiet. 2, 1, and relax. Grab a quick drink of water. Water's important. Okay, so we're going to go through 4 movements. These movements today are going to be more in that stretchy spectrum. Okay, so we're really going to focus on stretching today. A little bit of activation, but mostly stretching. We're going to do them 2 times. The first round, we'll demo through them nice and slow. Second round, we might speed them up a little bit, but we're just going to take our time with these as their stretches. Okay, so let's deep squat first. So I'm going to go ahead and turn sideways because you guys know a deep squat. We're going wider than shoulder width, just slightly. Make sure your toes are pointed forward. Okay, we're going to deep squat first. So deep squat down. Just squat down. Try to keep your chest up as much as possible. We're going to drop those hands to the ground. We're going to hand walk out into a plank position from that deep squat. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to press back, but instead of going into a down dog, I start bending Going into like a wide bear crawl position. Okay, make that squat position again. Walk my hands in between my legs, bring my chest up as much as I can, and then stand up. Deep squat hand walks. Okay, deep squat hand walk. Here we go. Deep squat down. Hand walk out. We got 4 of these. Nice slow hand walk out. Okay, on our 4th one, we'll stay in the plank. Don't worry about that yet. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and walk it on back. Remember, go into that wide bear crawl position. I start bending my knees first. Keep my back nice and flat. Then use my hands to push my chest up. Find that back seat. And then stand up. Good. 2 more. Deep squat down. Drop those hands. Hand walk out. Nice and easy. Nice and slow. Take your time on these. Okay. Find that nice flat back. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your core. Now walk it in. Start pressing back into that bear crawl position and beyond. Rock back into those heels. Chest up. Stand up. Now on this last one, we're going to stay in the plank position. We're going to go into our next movement. Okay, so here we go. Deep squat down. Walk it out. Nice and slow. Still taking our time here. Good. Hold this plank position. Okay, if you want, you can bring your feet in a little closer than the deep squat position. I went about shoulder width now. We're going to go plank rotation. So I'm going to turn my feet towards you. I'm going to rotate up. Side plank. Good. Hands go down. Switch to the other side. Come back to center. Now I'm going to push into a down dog. I'll walk my hands back just slightly so that I can get into a nice deep down dog, which is getting better, by the way. Good. Come back into that plank. Rotate each side. Rotate up. Own the position. Don't just flip back and forth. Nice and strong. As we go each direction, come back to center. Press back up into that down dog. Stretch those hamstrings, glutes, shoulders. Drop that head down. Try to relax your head down. Come back into plank. Good. Plank rotation. You guys got it now. This is our last one for this. Rotate to the other side. Shoulders are getting a little warm. Come back to center. Press up into that down dog. Now do not go anywhere yet. Stay in this down dog. Stretch. Drop those knees down. And then roll over to your back. Okay, these next couple are on our back. Working those hamstrings. Okay, here we go. We're going to bridge up. Regular 2-leg bridge here. Nothing fancy. Squeeze our glutes. Squeeze our hamstrings. Okay, from here, lock everything in. Nice tight glutes, tight hamstrings. We're going to walk our feet out 1 step at a time. As far as you can. Okay, I'm going to go about 3 steps on each side. And we're going to hold 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to walk it back. Those same 3 steps all the way back. Stay in that glute bridge though. Don't set down. Good. Walk it out. 3 steps. That's all I ask. And then hold 3, 2, 1. Walk it on back. Good. Again, walk it out. 3 steps. Hold 3, 2, 1. Walk it back. Good. Last one. Walk it out. 3, 2, 1. Walk it back. And relax down. Good. Now stay in that dead bug position. Get in that dead bug position. Roll straight to your side. Okay, or 90-90 position here. Okay, so I'm on my side. I'm gonna tuck up nice and tight. I want you to stack your knees. Don't let one knee slide back. We want them straight up and down. Okay, so pretend they're against the wall. I want your hips straight up and down. I'm gonna take my bottom hand out, top hand on top, and we're gonna rotate all the way around. I'm gonna watch where that hand goes. Now you'll notice if you stack your hip and you stack your knees, you might not go as far with this 90-90. Okay, my hand is about a foot or more off the ground. Rotate back. Okay, because I'm keeping my body in good position. I'm allowing my body to only twist where I want it to because I'm stacked here in my lower body. If I slid my hips, I could reach, but now I got about 6 inches of play between my knees. I want those knees to stay stacked. Close back down. We got one more on this side and then we'll switch. Okay, so I'm going through actual range of motion here. Okay, I'm not worrying about how far I can go. I'm getting better each time. I'm breathing through the stretch. I'm holding it at the end, taking a breath in, letting it out, and going a little further, but I'm not panicking that I can't touch the ground. I want to do the stretch properly and actually get the right thing out of it. Good. Rotate to the other side. Okay, you guys can just flop. You know what the movement is. You don't necessarily have to watch me. Stack those knees. Pretend they're against the wall. Same with that hip. Don't let that hip slide. Okay, 90-90, open up. Watch where that hand is going as you reach. This first one's going to be horrible because I'm not loose yet. I'm tight. Again, about a foot or more off the ground. Rotate back down. Okay, take that deep breath in. Let it out as you stretch. Go to your end and then try to breathe in with some intention just a little further. And back. Good, we got one more. Just one more. Open up. Oh, I'm almost like a foot off the ground without cheating with my knees and hip. So I gained like a half foot or more by just breathing and showing intention into the movement. Good, close back down. Good, grab a quick drink. We're gonna go round 2 here. Okay, so while you're grabbing a quick drink, I'm gonna pop up here, see who's on. See how many people we got. Oh, good. Good group today. Nice. Good to see you, Doris. All right, guys, here we go. Round 2. Okay, now remember, it's going to speed up a little, but that doesn't mean that we do worse movements, right? We're going to speed it up just slightly, but we're going to keep those movements clean. So I'm going to widen out my shoulders, point those toes forward. We're going to deep squat down again. Nice deep squat. Drop those hands, hand walk out. Find that plank. 3, 2, 1. Walk those hands back into that good bear crawl position. And then beyond, find that good flat back and stand up. There's one. Good. Drop down. We're going to speed up in between reps, but not the hand walking out and the hand walking back. Take your time there. 3, 2, 1. Walk it back. Good. Upright with that chest. Stand up. Good. 2 more. Down. Hand walk out. Recovery and regeneration. Good. Walk it back. Doesn't mean we can't get a little strength in, but it does mean that we're going to stretch, take our time in movements, come up. Good. Last one. Down. Walk it out. Three, 2, 1. Walk it back. And up. Yes, I made you come up one last time this time. Good. Now go ahead and just do a regular forward fold, hand walk down into position. Find that good plank. Let's do our rotation with our good down dog position. Press back into that down dog. Hold 3, 2, 1. Find that plank before you go to your rotation. Make sure you're nice and stable. Rotate. Rotate. Press back. 3, 2, 1. Good. Got 2 more. You guys know the movements, right? We're going a little quicker, but we're not sacrificing form. Still getting that good stretch in there. Good job. Listen to your breath. Listen to your body. Breathe into intention where you need to, where you're feeling tight, where you're feeling sore, where might not feel good when you're in these movements. Last one, lock in. Focus that breath into those areas that might be causing you problems. Good. Press back. Hold that last down dog one extra time. And relax down. Good. Roll over to our back. Doing those glute bridge walkouts. Bridge up nice and high, like somebody's pulling your hips to the sky with string. Good deep breaths here. Walk it out. 3 steps and hold and walk back. Good. Now, you know your timing on this, okay? So I don't necessarily have to tell you when to come back. I'll tell you when I come back, but if you come back a little early, or if you want to hold a little longer, come back. You can. Okay, you can do what you would like here. Remember, this is your class. I'm just helping to facilitate. Here we go, walk out. Ultimately, you're in control. 2, 1, walk it back. Good. Last one here. Make this your best one. Walk it out. And walk it back. Good. Come down. Going into that 90-90 position. Curl up. Good 90-90 here. Stack those feet. Open up. Now, hopefully I didn't lose range of motion. Oh, I didn't. Knees are still nice and stacked. Hip hasn't changed. Close back down. Good. Take like 2 to 3 breaths in that. Okay, if you want to take a few extra, that's fine. I'm not going to limit you on these stretches. Take a deep breath in. I can feel the grass under my fingers. Now, you guys saw my first one. That was not faking. That was the range of motion from my day today so far. Close down. So just doing 6 of these, right? We did 6 on each side, basically, with a few extra stretches. I can now, with my knees still stacked and my hips still pointing up, I can bend my hand backwards and touch the ground. Just by going through some of these range of motion exercises, just by doing proper movements. Close down. So think of the benefits of that, right? When you're feeling tight in a meeting or even just sitting typing, okay, that's the benefits of learning these stretches, doing them properly, is think of how much tension I just released through my shoulders, my T-spine, my neck, by just breathing and doing some stretches. Go ahead and open up. Now this side is always a lot tighter, so it's gonna tighten back up on me. Okay, so I'm about another foot and a half off. So it doesn't hold the range of motion like the other side. Okay, that's why I need to work this side a little more and a little more often, probably. Close down. But for the sake of our warm-up, right, or for our workout today, I can just do the 6, use that as a base and then work on some other range of motions throughout my day to help with posture. Maybe help limit some of that tension through my shoulders and neck. Close down. Last one, open up. See, I can touch the ground, but it's not quite as low. And relax back. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? We already know that one side's going to be a little tighter. It's just part of life. Okay. So don't get down on yourself for that. There's a rock under my mat. Holy moly. I was laying on it. Felt good. Okay. Here we go. We're going to finish things out with our core for today. Okay. So we're going to finish our core, and then we just have a quick coach's challenge if we have time at the end. If not, we'll just go over our quote and stuff. We're only going to do one round of this core for today. We're going to lay out flat. I'm going to dig my heels in. We're going to do this one together. So your timing is my timing. We're coming up for 6 count today. We're going to do roll-ups. Okay. So dig those heels in. We're going to put our hands in front of us. We're going to roll up and touch our toes, but we only move when I count. Okay. So as I'm counting, we roll up. Here we go. 1, 2, nice and slow. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now sit on back. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You wouldn't think 1 would change so much. We normally do 5. Here we go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 second makes a big difference. Here we go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We got 2 more. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, our last one. Let's challenge ourselves. I want you to at least take 6 seconds. I'm going to count to 10. See how you do. Okay, see how you do. I'm going to try my best to get to 10. Here we go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now that's a slow roll up. I like it. Here we go. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Our next core, just a 30-second egg hold to lock that core in place. So just like we braced earlier, come into that dead bug position. Now you have 2 ways of doing this. You can reach up and try to touch your ankles and hold just like this. Okay, I'm not actually grabbing. I'm just holding onto my ankles. Okay, so you can do it like that, or you can go hands behind your head and try to tuck your elbows to your knees. Okay, 30 seconds. Here we go, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So I'm touching my ankles. I'm keeping my core nice and locked in. If you want to be hands behind your head and pull those elbows to your knees, that's fine too. Whatever you're more comfortable with. Doing good. 10 seconds in. Keep holding, keep holding. Keep that core tight. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. 10 more seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, let's finish things out with our coach's challenge. So our coach's challenge today, nothing crazy today. Okay, we're just gonna go into a squat hold. Now, if you want to do a wall sit, you can. I don't have a wall. I don't have a wall anywhere. So let's go ahead. I'm just gonna do a squat hold. Okay, I'm gonna read our quote. in a squat hold. We're just going to hold as long as it takes me to do the quote. Then I'll get you out of here with your joke. Okay, so here we go. Deep squat down if you want to do a squat hold. Lock into place if you're on a wall sit. Okay, and here we go. A new school year means new beginnings, new adventures, new friendships, and new challenges. The slate is clean and anything can happen. Denise Whitmore. Now, I know not all of you have kids going back to school. None of us are probably going back to school, or if you are, good for you. I wish I would. But it's just a good thing to think of, right? Anytime we have something new starting, it's a clean slate. So that could be every day. So just remember those clean slate days and just live life to its fullest. Come on up, shake it on out. Good job, guys. Nice work today. Thanks for being here. Thanks for pushing me to get some recovery. Hopefully it helped you guys out. Please let me know if it did. I love getting comments and stuff from you guys in IMs and emails. If you want to set up a time to talk goals or anything else, doesn't even have to be fitness related, please let me know. I can either set it up with me, or if you want to meet with one of the other coaches, we can do that also. We're doing those all the time. We'd love to hear from you. So please let me know if that sounds like something you would like to do. All right, guys, before you go, remember to share this joke with one person and then tell them to get to class and move a little better. What has given Mr. Bubbles nightmares ever since elementary school? Well, pop quizzes, of course. Bubbles, pop. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Please let me know if there's anything I can do for you. I look forward to seeing you next week. Until then, later. Have fun. Be safe. Go do something fun. Okay? Whew. Bye, guys. Talk to you soon. Thanks, Glenn, Doris, Ha. You guys are awesome.